It's not a taste test video. I know, it's surprising, right? I feel like that's all I ever do now. Anyway, so I just found this out a little bit ago. But one of the anime I really like, By the Grace of the Gods, has now started its second season. As you can tell, I like the show. I thought it was very cute. And already, just got finished watching the first episode, like literally seconds ago. And of the second season, I rewatched the first season. Because that's usually what I do when there's like a new season or something. Also, I was like already, that's how I found out was I was already rewatching it. I was like, you know what, I kind of feel like watching this again. And then I happened to notice there's another season. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? What? Like, I kind of hoped it would get another season. But a lot of the shows I like don't get another season. So for it to not only have another season, but soon, to the point that I didn't even know it was out until like I just happened to feel like rewatching the first season. Kind of surprising. Kind of cool, you know. So I'm very excited, as you can tell. Smile on the face. It's cute. I like the, well, I already liked the music from the first season, but I think I really like the music from the second season now. Because I just finished listening to the ending song and the opening song. Both are very cute. I actually like the opening better than this one, I think. It's more like, I think the first one had more like a relaxing, gentle tone to it, where the opening to this one is a little bit more catchy and boppy. In fact, it kind of reminded me of like some old anime I watch, or I watched at least. It's fucking been a while since I've watched any anime, but especially older stuff. And I don't know exactly what it is that triggers like a nostalgic feeling. I think it's just kind of like the energy of it, where a lot of older shows kind of had their own style, and then I've been watching a lot of anime for years, and then to have, I think it got to a point where a lot of the openings of certain shows just kind of blended together. And it's not like they were the same, they weren't done with the same people, they might not even be the same style of music, but somehow they just kind of all felt fucking same. And I can't give a very good example, but hopefully those of you who watch a bunch of anime like me, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. I remember this and how this fucking thing sounds similar to that, and enjoy my little sister puppet barking in the background. Someone must have came in the house to talk to my parents or something, I don't know. I love her, but she does not shut the fuck up. I mean, it could be possible my dad looked at the door or something. She's one of those dogs that as soon as you look or like step near the front door, she's like, let's go, bitch! I'm like, and then she gets out there and she like hops around and goes, "Rrr, rrr." Like she just barks in all directions and doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. I don't know. I wonder if you can hear my mom, alright! Nothing that works. Anyone else have pets and you keep telling them, shut up, oh, you're fine, there's nothing there. Like, you just talk to them like they're gonna be like, oh, okay. I understand that you are saying that everything is okay. And that you have a headache now. I often tell my mom that I love her, but I'm pretty sure this bitch should have come with a bottle of Tylenol or something. Because she's cute, but God, wow. I mean, they're both pretty bad, but she's the worst of them. Cheerio just is mostly a barker if you open the front door to get like a package, or we get our groceries delivered sometimes. If I open the front door, then he'll kind of start. She's the one, if you look at it, the front door, she immediately starts going. Anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about how a lot of music kind of sounds the same, but I don't think it's not like my favorite theme ever. Like, there's certain anime that just, like, I'm always gonna love them. Like, the first season of Welcome to Demon School, Arima-kun, I cannot skip that fucking song. And then there's, like, classics that are just badass for no reason, like the Attack of Titan, the first season. Always, you know, just... There are very few animes nowadays where, like, you hear, like, 3 fucking notes and you're like, ah! Attack on Titan. And that's one of the best ones where you're just like, oh, okay, that. And then, like, the Sailor Moon song, you're like, ah, I know that one. No, I miss, like, the days when I watch an anime and then, like, I really like the opening. But there are only a few animes that have been like that for me, where I genuinely get excited when like a new season comes around because I want to know what the opening or ending or whatever it's going to be. Like when I used to watch Naruto Shippuden, that was one. They have a lot of good ones. And while I wasn't a huge fan of the Bleach anime, I can't remember if it got like revamped or whatever. I just know that they had to they stopped it or something. And then I read somewhere, heard somewhere, fucking somewhere in the ether that they were redoing it or something. And I haven't checked it out because I wasn't a huge fan of Bleach. But I did genuinely like a lot of the songs from it. Like the back in Cartoon Network, or not the Adult Swim days when Bleach was on. No, it was a Toonami. The Cartoon Network and Adult Swim are still going, right? It's Toonami that was. Toonami was like, for those of you who don't know, I don't know all about it, but it was kind of like the late night Cartoon Network where they would show all the anime on TV. Like Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, Trigun, Cowboy Bebop, Witch Hunter Robin on occasion, which I never fucking finished that show ever. I never planned on it. I watched a bit of it. I did finish Bleach, I think. I think I've seen like one of the movies, and I did finish the series of Bleach. And that includes the fucking filler episodes. Yeah, I'm just... The only episodes I genuinely really liked from Bleach were probably the ones with the visors, to be perfectly honest. Because they were entertaining. At some point, like, usually when I watch an anime or a show in general, I become very attached to, like, the main character. Because obviously they're the main fucking character. You should feel some attachment to them because you're going to be seeing them more than anyone. Though in some shows, that's not necessarily the case. Like a good example is not... God, I don't know what episode I stopped watching Shippuden. But they just started another war. With it and the Jinchuriki were on the line. And I believe Naruto was still training with B. Somewhere around there. But the word like started, but he was still training with B. And anyway. Yeah, that's where... Where the fuck was I going? Oh, my mind just completely blanked. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. And don't expect the rest to come later. I will remember, like, at 3 a.m. going to the bathroom and be like, oh, I meant that. And then I'll forget 5 minutes later, because that's how my brain works. No, but, oh, yeah, but, like, Toonami is, I don't know exactly what it was. It was just, like, it was Cartoon Network, which is, like, the kids' cartoon type thing. Not, like, kids' cartoons. Like, I'm thinking, like, 90s cartoons. For kids. There you go. Not like the for kids stuff nowadays, which is actually like for kids. Like it was that shit we were all watching that we shouldn't have been watching. And then Toonami was kind of like the more aggressive anime stuff. And then Adult Swim is like Akatune Hunger Force. And yeah. So there's been some changes there. Anyway, to get back on track. I'm only on the first episode, and they do kind of mention, like, just briefly, that, when Ryoma goes to talk to the gods in the first series, or first season, I'm a fucking idiot, season, that, you know, hey, the god, I believe it was the god of, artisans, and the god of war have taken an interest in you, and I was like, I knew they were going to come here, but I didn't think, we'd see one of them so soon within the first episode. I was like, oh, fuck, really, what? Yeah, so we have that, and of course we have the continuation of the laundry business, and again, they're bringing up the conversation of, hey, you should open a second shop somewhere in a different town, and Rimo's still kind of like, I don't know, it is kind of soon, and it's not like he doesn't value their opinion, because these people do know more about this than he does, but, like, he just opened not that long ago, and we have, like, a slight time skip, like, it's probably been, like, maybe a couple weeks, couple months or something. It's not like he's, Ichiban is, he's a different age or anything. Like, I think it's just been, like, maybe a month or so. Because he does say, well, he's, like, he gets a letter, he's writing a letter to, you know, Elia and her family. That, you know, hey, I'm doing okay. I know it's only been, like, a short while since I've, you know, talked to you, or since I've left you guys' care, and, you know, blah, 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 I'm doing good. And now he's just starting to, like, seriously consider opening another business. And even in the opening, you see, like, him in a building with, like, America goes to sleep. With, like, a green door, and I'm just like, I wonder if that's, like, the second shop. Because they do mention it a couple times, and he is kind of like, and then, like, they started doing it again in the first episode. I'm like, okay, yeah, so we're definitely going to get the first, a second shop, a second location somewhere. And, so I do expect to see more of the gods. We learn a little bit more of the other gods. But the only other god we see so far, like, we don't even see Clutho and the others from the first season yet. We just get this new god at first on the first episode. And he already seems like he's kind of cool. And he's the god of technology and craftsmanship. And he's taken an interest in, like, the little, like, figurines that Ryoma made for Elia in the first season. And then, of course, he's already starting to invent stuff. We're already going to do slime. I don't want to spoil that. We got new slime. Not the bloody slime he's in the last couple episodes in the first season, which I'm hoping we get more information on that one, because he does kind of, does his little experiment, learns a little bit about that in the last season, and I'm hoping to see more of that slime. But we get a new slime. It's not that one, and already in the opening we can see some new people. They kind of do like a still image of our new employees that have been employed that we haven't seen. But they haven't really introduced them. Because he got the Carla and Callum, who are the assistant managers at Bamboo Forest, his laundry service store. And now we have some other guys that we didn't introduce. But yeah, we had them. We had the two assassins that are now, introduces them and has like a little thing, like their little title job, whatever, on top of them. And it's like Faye, clerk, and bodyguard, that kind of thing. So we got a new god, a new slime already introduced. We have a little bit more information about the gods introduced. Ryoma talking, or being kind of like convinced to start a second location for Bamboo Forest. Already we know new characters are going to be introduced. We already got a little information on Elia, and she just got back home, I guess. And then, she's about to go to her school or whatever, for nobles or whatever. For whatever. So I'm already excited. I really like the opening. The ending is kind of catchy too. But the opening, I would like actually go look for like it on YouTube or something to like listen to later. It's not like the best anime thing, but I think it's cute, and I think it does fit the show. And I do like how it definitely feels refreshing compared to like I said, a bunch of others. Feels like everything's doing the same fucking theme. But yeah, they're only. Another good example of like music I actually like genuinely is like all the Overlord songs. I did not finish are we the fourth season? The latest season of Overlord. I think I'm like on the last episode, and I need to go back and watch again. So yeah, that's only like that are really interesting. I liked a lot of songs from One Piece as well. So I like songs that kind of stand out, and like where you can tell they had fun making the song and like applying the animation to said song. And I don't know. So I already have good thoughts, good feelings. I would be shocked if I didn't enjoy this season. I don't really compare other seasons to each other. If I'm doing like this is a first impression video, I guess you would say the first episode of the second season of By the Grace of the Gods. Should have said that first. We're almost 14 minutes in and I'm just now getting to it. But yeah, I would check this out. It is on Crunchyroll where I'm watching it. I don't know if it's anywhere else, because obviously I'm watching it on Crunchyroll, so I don't need to look for it anywhere else. But, yeah, By the Rest of the Gods Season 2 is already looking cute. I'm already liking it. I like what I'm seeing so far, and I would be shocked if I don't like anything else about it. Like and subscribe to our videos, and check out the show. Goodbye.